Everyone, and happy Monday. I hope you guys all had an incredible weekend and you enjoyed the beautiful sunshine. Thank goodness. The spring is finally here. I think it makes a huge difference. At least it has for me, just to feel the warmth and the sun. Hopefully, you guys are able to get outside. I know that we're all really trying to follow the social distancing rules very closely. For us, we spend, a lot of time in our backyard, and that's been really therapeutic. And I hope that you guys have access to that, or just to open that window and just to take in the fresh air. We're 7 weeks in to social distancing isolation. It's not easy. And I've been saying to my other students, I am so proud of you guys. I think as grade 12 students, this is so hard on you. And I really want to honor that. And I just want to say that I have the utmost respect for you all and what you're going through and how you're handling this. We've seen a lot of shifts from the ministry. Notably, they have never been through a pandemic before. So they're trying to navigate, very new waters as to how to handle the school year. And of course, trying to also consider equity and making sure that all students are treated with as much fairness. So many of you are out in the workforce, you're working in grocery stores, you're taking care of your siblings while your parents work. It's no joke. It's super hard. And, I feel for my grade 12 students very, very much. And I just want you guys to know that I'm thinking about you and that I hope you're hanging in there, and I'm proud of you. Stay the course. I've had students ask me, and I'll just be really transparent about the whole marking situation. My best advice for you right now would be to do what's best for you. Remember that your skills are going to be needed in university. If you are university bound, any work that you have right now is just going to help you. And putting in your best foot forward in your academics is just going to help you later in life. The great thing is that your marks can definitely increase, and I am not marking hard. So my best advice is, if you're motivated and you want to learn so that you're successful, when you go to university next year, is to do the work and to do it as well as you can, and you'll definitely see the rewards. Okay. So with that being said, this week we are moving into human resource management. I've done in my little preamble here, my father actually was VP of Human Resources my whole life. So I'm very familiar with HR, and it's a wonderful industry. Really, if you're into helping people, it's a fantastic industry from a business perspective. So on Monday, you're given a lesson. So your objective is to go through the lesson here. And within the body of the lesson, there's an article on the 10 best recruitment strategies. So you're to read that, and there's an online discussion post where you have to discuss a couple of different things. So from that, you're going to choose one or two strategies that you feel are best for recruitment. And then some other follow-up questions include: have you ever been interviewed for a job yet? What was, that experience like? What were some of the more challenging questions? I know for me, I really struggle when people ask me what I feel my worst quality is. I'm actually extremely hard on myself. So I could think of a million, but in those interview situations, you don't really want to present yourself that way. So I really struggle with those types of questions. So that might be something you might want to discuss. And so you're to do that discussion post, and as always, comment on 2 peer posts. I am going to be giving an overall mark for discussion, so it is important that you are engaging in those. On Tuesday, there's a reading and guided question sheet. So much fun. I know they're super boring, but actually from a content perspective, especially if you're going into business and university next year, you're going to be really grateful for having had these. It's just going to help prepare you. So again, it's super easy. You just do the reading, you complete the questions, and you submit that in Dropbox. On Wednesday, we have a work period. On Thursday, there's a lesson on motivation. So you're to go through the lesson, okay? And then there's a TED Talk on The Puzzle of Motivation by Daniel Pink. He is a super marketing guru, awesome guy, really fantastic business advice, especially if you want to pursue any kind of social media marketing in the future. Daniel Pink, he discusses in this TED Talk the candle problem, as well as incentives and rewards. So it's a really cool TED Talk on motivation and human motivation. So there's a lot of psychology embedded into it. It's really interesting and fascinating. So your objective for this is to watch that and then answer the following questions in a classroom discussion. Again, so there's 2 classroom discussions this week. And then from that, obviously with classroom discussions, you're also required to comment on 2 peer posts. So 2 classroom discussions, and that is it, the lesson and the guided question sheet. You have a work period on Friday, your participation activity, and it should be pretty straightforward from there, okay? I've been getting lots of emails from you guys. Please don't ever hesitate. Sometimes I have students email me and they go, oh, I'm so sorry, it was a silly question. And I'm like, what? No, it's totally cool. I love hearing from you guys. I think it's really important that we stay connected. I've had a lot of you guys say that you love my videos. That's why I keep doing them, because again, it's so easy to just get so sucked into your bubble when we're in isolation. And sometimes it's just nice to see a friendly face. So don't be shy, okay? I hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you online.